Geneva on Monday. United Nations expressed deep concerns about mass conference of Russian passports in Ukrainian region of Moscow about mass conference and rejected basic services to people who rejected them. Al-Nashif said that the war in Ukraine continues to erode the foundations of dignity and humanity. The UN Human Rights Office OHCHR said that residents who do not receive Russian citizenship have been rejected access to basic public services and the risk of eclipse is higher. UN Human Rights Chief Al-Nashif said, 1.5 years after the Russian Federation's full-scale armed attack on Ukraine. Al-Nashif, Human Rights Chief Al-Nashif. Russia had published a passport for Ukrainians in the Eastern Donbas regions organized by pro-Moscow separatists and in Eastern Donbas regions. A number of routine needs such as getting the benefits of the government, getting business or keeping business and looking for medical treatment requires articles given by Russian experts and inhabitants told AFP. In April, Putin signed a decree that allowed the potentially deportation of Ukrainians in the occupied regions until July 1, 2024. Erosion of humanity. The UN Deputy High Commissioner for Human Rights said that the conflict in Ukraine continues to erode the foundations of dignity and humanity. Nashif. For civilians and prisoners organized by Russia, torture remains a ruthless reality. He said, survivors, electric shocks, sexual violence and violent beatings, including defines a difficult persecution. He said, Nashif. Numerous prisoners have been subjected to violent beatings to praise the Federation, learn Russian songs and say songs, and unsuccessful or speaking Ukrainian, said. Moscow did not make a noticeable effort to ensure the accountability of violations committed by his own forces and indeed a new law. He effectively forgives Russian services for an extremely wide crime. He said. Nashif said that OHCHR was not a settled system to return Ukrainian children transferred to Russia or other Russian-controlled regions. Moscow's representative Yaroslav Emini, Human Rights Council Ohchr'ın Kiev continues to whiten and Ukrainian officials in our country for crimes of the crime of crime. He said, we do not agree with the methodology, content and consequences of OHCHR's report. He said, 2023 AFP.